Producer Leon Ware wrote this album for himself, but it took another man's genius to bring it to life. Marvin Gaye heard music bleeding through a wall at the studio one night. He came to find out what it was, and he stayed up listening to it over and over again. The next day, he approached Ware and said, "If you give me that album, I'll do the whole thing." It's I Want You, 1976. Possibly one of the best Marvin Gaye albums, and he didn't even write it. I'm Adam Ennis.
And I'm Peter Martin.
And you're listening to the You'll Hear It podcast.
Music Explored.
Explored, brought to you today by Open Studio. Go to openstudiojazz.com for
go ahead.
Jazz lesson needs... Peter, we're just riffing.
We still had more time before Marvin came in as well, which is one of the most awesome things about a truly awesome record that we're going to be exploring today.
Buddy, this album is really keyed off of this opening track. We talk about it all the time. Opening tracks, how important they are to albums.
Yeah.
This might be just like a number one. And I've got a hot take on this later, but I'll save it. Maybe we listen to I Want You here in a minute and
I want
kind of
you.
absorb the greatness of the title track.
It's a dope track. This is a great album. This was 1976, a great year. This was a bicentennial of our... This is one of those first years that I kind of remember as a young lad. This was a big... like you had Y2K? Well, this was Y76. Why am I saying that like that? I don't know, but it was a big year.
Why indeed?
It was the year I moved to St. Louis, because I like to make everything about me.
You do,
know
like
what I'm saying?
As we all do.
Yes, and I do. So, but this is a cool record. Okay, so Leon Ware, that name, get used to saying that today, because this is a towering figure over this record, because this was supposed to be a Leon Ware record.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks might be like, wait, who is Leon Ware? It's like one of those names that you've heard. And definitely, if you came up in the 70s or the 80s or even the 90s, or actually even the 2000s, but mainly like if you used to handle, I like how you housed that LP right before we started. That was a pro move by you. But you used to like read names. You remember this when you read names and you'd be like, who is that? And look how big, produced by Leon Ware.
I miss it so much, man.
Yeah, and so like that's the kind of, I think, reference point a lot of people have for Leon Ware. But he was one of the OG writers and artists at Motown, but primarily known for his compositions, for his, production. He had a bunch of solo records. None of them really took off a whole bunch, but he had a very long and storied career all the way up until, he died within the last 10 years. I want to say 6 or 7 years ago. Really interesting guy, though. But one of the things was he goes all the way back to the QA days at Motown. I think we talked about this in the What's Going On episode.
Yeah.
How Motown famously had a QA, a quality assurance department.
Genius.
I don't know if they took that from the Sears folks over at the Sears catalog or what's happening. But this is Leon Ware talking about that in an interview from our friends at Red Bull Music Academy.
But they had a quality control meeting they had every Friday. Quality control meant that as a writer at Motown, you wrote a song every day, completed.
Damn.
What does that look like? Is it like in the 20s in a Hollywood studio and the studio boss would walk around the premises and
No, you did that at home. You did it at home, and then they had what they call the workroom. The workroom was like 6 different rooms that had paper-thin walls. Mm-hmm. You heard it. Holland, Richard Holland, Stevie,
Wonder,
Norman Whitfield, Ivy Johanna. Everybody was at their acts. As I say,
their acts.
The wonderful thing about it was you learned how to concentrate on what you were doing.
Yeah, so this is such a cool thing, proximity to power.
So
You're
amazing.
talking about to the epicenter. So that's what Leon Ware came up in.
Yeah, just an incubator for great music coming out of there. Well, Marvin Gaye heard this opening track, I Want You, and was so enamored by it that he talked to Leon Ware and talked him into giving him the whole album for material. And it's a very strange and storied album, Peter. It really is. I think this is like you know what this is? It's like if you throw a huge rock into a pond, right? That initial huge splash, that's I Want You, the opening track, the title track. And then every part of the album just sort of ripples out after it, which he kind of did on What's Going On.
Yeah.
But this is a little more myopic.
Yes.
This is about one thing.
Yes.
getting down. It's
Getting
real, I mean,
down.
honestly, it's not, there's no like spirituality, there's no political stuff, there's no what's happening, brother, there's none of that stuff. It's like, we are grown people doing grown people's things.
Well, that brings us to, I think, what we were talking about maybe being sort of the thesis for this episode, which is, you know, this question of, is this the ultimate grown folks album? Right? When we talk about, you know, albums that adults put on when the kids go to bed. Not that the kids wouldn't like this record. It's just that there'd be a lot of questions. Hey, mommy, what does he mean when he says that? You know what I mean? So this is one of those records that, you know, and it was sort of before the time when things flipped and you started to have records that younger people listened to that were very like in your face about sex. And maybe less about sensuality. I would say this is more of a sensuality focused as opposed
I feel
to
like maybe Prince was that crossover.
He might have been
that
right.
crossover between that for people.
Where it was like everybody could listen to it, yeah, and then it became.
But then it got a little like, whoa.
Right. Yeah. Well, so it's interesting. You talk about spirituality versus sexuality and like this push and pull, because Leon Ware and Marvin Gaye actually sort of bonded over this idea and their own struggle with it. They both grew up in deeply religious households. Marvin Gaye had a lot of history, you know, with his father and his whole family of a lot of difficulties with spirituality and sexuality and different concepts and stuff. But Leon Ware talked about this. I got one more little soundbite from him talking about Marvin.
The story goes about the I Want You album was an album that was actually mine that I started out doing a demo session on T-Boy Ross, who was Diana Ross's brother, who co-wrote I Want to Be Where You Are with me. And we were doing a demo session, and I had a song called I Want You that was the filler of the demo session, because we had 3 other songs and we needed one extra song, and I put the song in as just another song. And Berry Gordy came in the studio, I guess the second or third day we were working on the demo session. He said, I like this song.
He said, I like this song. That was Barry. So he's talking about Berry Gordy, of course, founder of Motown Records, Tomlin Records, and then took it to Marvin. He's like, I like it, but I think this should be Marvin, you know? So he was sort of the conduit and the one that sort of made that happen. So
Well, let's listen to that opening track, I Want You.
I Want You.
Oh, yeah. I'm so here for this, man.
Well, good, because you got about 90 seconds of
Good.
vibing intro.
Not enough. I could take 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Honestly, so nice.
Strings.
Also, like,
This is such a Marvin sound, though, man.
on this track, pay attention to
Horns.
all the background vocal lines.
Yes.
That's what Marvin Gaye does.
Oh, so good.
That's what he did to this whole album.
Well, a lot of this, I don't know if this was one of the tracks, like they used Leon Ware's original like tracks, took away his vocals, and Marvin just added the vocals to a bunch of these. But main vocals and backgrounds. Very C-sharp minor Dorian.
I mean, if this strings were on the original Leon Ware, I could tell why Berry Gordy would be like, this is for Marvin. Yeah.
That bass. Guitar.
I just want to back it up real quick.
Yeah.
So hold on, I'm going to back it up. This is why a 90-second intro on the one chord is so effective. The first time the bass changes, the first chord is the same as it has been for 90 seconds.
Yep.
The first time that bass goes to the 4 chord,
Yep.
it's so powerful.
The lead up to it. Because the 1 becomes the 5.
All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, we're
Yeah, we're a minute in now.
But like training your ear to just expect these things,
Yeah.
you know? And then as soon as you go somewhere else, it's like this.
And there's a lot of space on that bass line.
For real. But there's this sweet relief. It feels amazing.
1 to 4. Does that work? It's 1 to 4 minor.
6.
Yep.
Going to the major
A
there.
little temporary E major. Yeah, this whole tune's about the relative minor, the major, shifting back and forth. And then the arrangement, the production on this, there's a lot going on, but it's very, like, everything's in its place, right? You got strings, got the guitar solo, you got the rhythm guitar, you got percussion playing nonstop.
Those BVs there? Amazing.
We can dig in closer on those if you want.
Just like I want you.
I love the verse too because it's like the chorus, but they took out 3 chords.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's like a very sophisticated adult way of playing around with the major. The minor becomes the 5, and then it feels like it's all going, to the major, to the E, and it does sometimes. A lot of patience.
Vocals throughout here. Marvin's vocals on this track.
So good.
So killing. BVs.
Oh, we're gonna check in on those for sure. It's like a little mini choir. Is that Rainey? It's got Chuck Rainey.
Chuck Rainey plays bass on some of this album. We're not sure the exact tracks.
Oh yeah, we don't have a breakdown. Oh, drums.
The opening figures back in the horns.
Listen, precious, I want you a long time.
I don't even know if there is horns on. Is this just guitar, a little bit of piano, strings? I don't know. And backgrounds?
There's horns.
Oh, there's, okay.
There's harp.
Harp, damn.
I think those are horns.
Then we got a long fade. Man, it's such a great, long, patient. Like, this is the most intense he gets vocally is on the fade out, which is interesting,
Hey, Peter.
Hey.
At the beginning of every show, I say, go to openstudiojazz.com for It's a whole thing,
Yeah.
right? But what is openstudiojazz.com?
Well, this is the place that you can go to learn jazz chords, jazz scales, cool ways of playing music, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and all that. But more importantly, it's a place to go and participate in a little thing we like to call living a musical life.
Now, is this like books? What's going on here?
Well, it's videos, it's community, it's it's accoutrements, as we like to say.
Live sessions on Zoom.
Live sessions on Zoom, Open Studio Pro. It's like kind of any way that you want to, like, say you have a little time on a Sunday night or on a Tuesday morning or whatever, and you just want to, get some stuff together, get some inspiration for your practice, for your development. It's an amazing community. We have folks from 165
It's awesome.
countries,
It's
which
awesome.
is crazy.
I know. Yeah, it is the largest global community of jazz musicians in the world.
Yeah,
they're
and don't
getting
be
together.
intimidated by jazz.
Yeah, no, we talk about all kinds of music. Actually, a lot of music that we listen on this podcast. We talk about Marvin Gaye, we talk about Stevie Wonder, we talk about Donny Hathaway, we talk about D'Angelo, we talk about Bill Evans, we talk about Steely Dan. We really learn how to play all that music and how to build your piano skills up so that you can play whatever you want.
Yeah. So join us at openstudiojazz.com. We have a 14-day free trial.
That's right.
As well as a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So that's actually, what are we talking there? Let's do a little piano math real quick.
Okay,
44 days of
7/4 divided by
D minor 11
Yeah,
flat
that would be
7,
the
44 days.
Oh, wow.
44 days.
Go to openstudiojazz.com/YHI. That's openstudiojazz.com/YHI for your jazz lesson needs.
And don't worry, you won't have to learn how to do that.
Back to the show.
So you were talking about the
BVs, man.
The BV. So let's check a little bit of that out.
This song is all about the BVs.
Yeah. So if we get up to
some classic Marvin Gaye melodic content happening here too. Horns.
Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. Man, those bongos.
Greatest falsetto of the 70s.
This is still all just over the intro. This is
I
just the
haven't heard
bass.
that.
Yeah.
Those lower ones.
So good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you can't hear it when it's...
It's funny, his little like throwaway improvisations
Yeah.
are better than most people's like full-on performances
Right.
of verses, you know? First chorus, no ooze.
Right way, baby. Just a but I want you to want me to. Want you to, I want you to know right.
Those were the thirds coming
Right.
in there.
Little 4-part harmony.
Can you skip ahead to the second chorus, please?
Yep. I think so.
Change your mind somewhere, somehow, oh baby. I want you the right way. I want you,
Woo! Go,
but I want you to want me to. I want me, baby, just like I want you. One way love is just a fantasy. Oh, sugar, to share
You
is
can hear it where it gets nice.
pure and fair.
Single alignment, it's like 3 of them, right? On the background.
Don't play
It's
with
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a different melodic line.
oh, baby.
And then it starts to expand.
Don't you wanna care? Hate it, lonely. Out there, I want you, baby.
What is that?
I want you.
Ooh,
Minor
minor
13. It's a minor 13, yeah.
Want me to.
Okay. We can't gloss over that. So he just played. That's like a Miles Davis, Blue and Green, Bill Evans.
Yeah. Ooh, and they go the way. Up to the minor 11, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, like Marvin's, the way he heard vocals was very like, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing when people like, yeah, the jazz influence. Everyone always thinks about like the groove and his piano playing and stuff, but the way he heard harmony, specifically with vocals, his own voice, it was very, you know what it led to? It always makes me think about, it's like the way Roy Hargrove would put those parts on Voodoo, in the background, very Marvin-esque.
Great comp.
Yeah.
Great comp.
Good.
Let's check out
Wait,
the next.
we just got to hear a little bit of this crazy stuff there. Sorry, we could.
You can laugh. I'm feeling something. I want you the right way, baby. I want you, baby. But I want you, want me to, baby.
Man, his rhythmic attenuation. Then it starts to fade out. Incredible. A+.
I mean, truly A+. Should I do my hot take about this track now?
Yeah.
All right. I think this track, there are days where this is my very favorite Marvin Gaye song
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Even though he is not, I don't believe he's credited with writing it at all. Is that true?
He's no on this track.
Yeah.
No, this is
It's Leon Ware and T-Boy Ross.
T-Boy Ross, Leon Ware only.
He has no writing
Yeah, they'd
credit.
already written it.
But when I think of my favorite Marvin Gaye songs, there are stretches where this is by far my favorite.
Right.
I like it more than anything on What's Going On. But it's the rest of the album, as we're about to hear, I think it struggles to live up to that hype of that first song.
Well, before we move on, so you love this track, I love this track. Turns out some other people do too. This is one of the most sampled and covered songs coming out of like R&B of all time.
I mean, they captured like magic in a bottle with this one.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite Kendrick tracks right here.
Yeah. Interpolation.
Yeah.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective.
I like that piano.
And my perspective may differ from yours.
Even though they're only triading it.
I want to say thank you to everyone
They play the
that's been down
9,
with me.
11.
All my fans, all my beautiful fans.
Percussion too in
Yeah.
there, mimicking that.
Tempo's
Anyone
pretty
who's
close,
ever
too,
gave
isn't
me
it?
a listen.
Anyway, you know, Kendrick does this thing.
To let y'all know what a nigga look like in a bulletproof
The Hard Part
Rover.
5.
In my mama's sofa was a doodle pop.
Got all the strings.
Walk up closer. Ain't no photoshopping. Friends bipolar. Grab you
Go
by your
through.
pockets.
Good,
No
man.
option if you froze up.
Well,
Always play
you
the
know,
offense.
and I'm not
Niggas
trying to,
going
like,
work, selling work, late for work.
I still love this album. I'm not saying that like the rest of the songs in the album are bad by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying I Want You is so good that
Yeah.
it's like on What's Going On. You know, What's Going On is so good, but
Yeah.
then there's also What's Happening, Brother?
Right.
Inner City Blues, Mercy, Mercy Me, God Is Love.
Right.
There's so many like incredible songs, and for me, I Want You just like kind of overshadows the rest of this album. And
Right.
even though I think I really love listening to it as a whole, I think it's really like a fun ride, but it's kind of it doesn't. And we can talk about this too, about like with What's Going On, Marvin's really going for something, and he's kind of in charge musically, thematically, lyrically.
Yeah.
And I wonder what would happen if he would have been on the ground floor of this.
Right, because
know?
it's not like to me, Marvin personalized this album. This is a
For
highly
sure.
personalized, as in ZED, but it's not as personal album like What's Going On
He
is.
took good material and made it great.
Yes.
But it's not like What's Going On where it's like this masterpiece.
Right.
From start
there's
to finish.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And so there's all these Marvinisms all over this, especially with with the way he arranges the vocals, you know, and a lot of these tracks, like we say, were already recorded. So what he did was amazing, but I think it can't stand up, in my opinion, to What's Going On because it just doesn't have that Marvin totality from it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a different thing.
It's a different thing. And
Yeah.
also, you know, it's like it's also different than Let's Get It On.
Yeah.
And his other albums from around this period.
Right.
And Hear My Dear, which I hope we talk about Hear My Dear.
Yes.
Because that's a great
That was
story.
right after this, I
Right
think.
after this.
Yeah. And actually, this was very wrapped up in that because this was talking about Anna Gordy, who he was married to for many years, who was, you know, a fair amount older than he was.
Barry Gordy's sister.
Barry Gordy's sister. Not only Barry Gordy's sister, but kind of the founder of Motown.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Super
because she's the one who
important.
bankrolled,
Yeah.
and like she had started Anna Records before that, real visionary and pioneer in the music world. But they had a tumultuous ending to their marriage that was around this time. That blah,
They
blah,
were
blah,
breaking
blah.
up around this time, yeah?
Yeah, I think they were already broken up. And Marvin had a younger girlfriend, Janice Hunter, who a lot of this he was literally singing to her
Oh my
when he
gosh.
did his vocals
She's
while
in the
he was laying
studio.
down. Well, yeah,
Wow.
like in the studio. So it was.
70s were amazing.
I know,
We
and
used to be a
she
great-
was very like.
We used to be a great country.
It was a big thing when Marvin moved out to, you know, I mean, What's Going On to this? That was a big thing when he went out to LA. Anyway,
Wow.
when Motown did. So let's go on to track number 2 because we're just getting rolling here. Come Live With Me, Angel. Woo! Okay.
That's pretty
I'm gonna
good,
start
man.
this again.
That's pretty
So
good.
this is one of those
I take it all
great-
back. It all works.
This is one of those great like drum intros that we talk about. I want to rock with you.
It's great.
Rock with you. J.R. Robinson. But like this one's great because any of these drum intros that are a little bit off kilter when
Yeah.
you really listen to them. At first it
just-
sounds like bang.
I just
It's
saw
not
a
that.
thing about drum intros that make you feel off kilter. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
It's so good. And Quincy Jones, who was not part of this record, was famous for like getting this out of drummers. That was a big thing that he liked, but it had been going on. Woo! Because it's got that that syncopation. What?
Come live with me, angel. Come live with me in comfort. I wanna be your lover,
I mean, Leon Ware could ride his ass off. Come on.
baby.
It's a great track.
I really wanna be your lover.
Hits.
Yeah.
You like hits?
I think this is the longest track on the album. This is unusual.
Wanna be your lover. You
It's the 70s, you got to go to the inside to really figure it out. Come on.
Don't please walk around 3 times a day so I can
Sax way down in the mix. Yeah, this is the longest track. So I guess writing one song a day for Motown, that's how you get your sets and reps in, become a great writer. That's part of it. That's crazy. They made them write a song a day.
I mean, we talk about it all the time here at Open Studio. You want to get good at something, do it every day.
Yeah. So this is a killer track. Great vibe.
Awesome.
Yeah. Written by Jackie Hilliard and Leon Ware. Okay.
All right, were you going after the dance now?
Okay, I love this track.
I do too.
This is so weird.
The synth, the Moog sound is so strange.
Man, was there a little bit of like Stevie influence?
Yeah.
Like the most I think I've heard ever.
You know what?
With.
I was listening to this the other day, and you know what I thought of? Is there's a bunch of instrumental Jamiroquai tracks that I think have really ripped this off a little bit.
Right.
Or been inspired by. Shout out to Jamiroquai. Love you
Man,
guys.
we've been getting a lot of Jamiroquai
I would,
requests. Might have
if we
to
wanted
jump
to
in there.
do Emergency on Planet Earth or Space Cowboy, I would be super down.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you're interested in that. This is After the Dance. Oh. I remember when I first heard this track, I was like, Space Cowboy. That Moog bass, right?
This whole album is just very much a lone time kind of album.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Flows that way.
And this is credited to Leon Ware and Marvin Gaye, by the way. I think it's just one of 2 songs that Marvin... Oh, no, there's a couple more. There's a bunch more, sorry. And then, of course, the vocal version at the end we're going to get to, which is really interesting. But like the synth sounds, the Moog bass. Oh, is that Moog bass? Moog. It is, isn't it? Oh!
I can't hear it well enough right now.
But with the acoustic piano, with the synth line on top, it's so good. And then the percussion. And the drums are very... Like it's percussion up front, if there is. I mean, that's such a Marvin sound too, right? Man, when you can make stuff like this with very potentially dated sounding sounds, but man, it sounds like fresh. Let's go to the moon, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's get some spliff and go to the moon. I mean, that's what they were saying. Oh. Woo! Bending. This is actually a very influential track in a lot of stuff that's happening today. In like contemporary jazz.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. These first 3 tracks.
And going to an instrumental on the 3rd track? I mean, that wasn't heard of actually back then. That's like a Stevie thing too.
No, but all these little interludes that happen,
Yeah.
the instrumental interludes, the little jams that happen, some of them are like 45 seconds long. I think that is kind of unique, you know?
Yeah.
Not kind of unique. It is unique.
It is unique. And we're going to get to the next track and then the one after, which is sort of a hidden track. It wasn't listed on here, but this got a great sort of thing too. Okay. Feel All My Love Inside. What does that mean? We don't know. Oh.
What does that mean?
What a vibe. Yeah.
Can we get out the whiteboard, please?
Yeah, I want the wine, baby.
String. Vibes. Take you back to Motown.
Now we're making love.
Oh.
Now we're making love.
Now we're making love.
We're making love. Where'd you get such sweet sugar? I'll be loving you day in and out.
I think
Alright. 'Cause I want you, baby, for my wife. Oh,
it's so theatrical, right?
so divine. You're everything I
With the strings, the percussions, and the breakdowns.
Everything that's on my mind, is it real?
The vibes, the flute. And then when the drums come back in. But it's not like drum forward, right?
That we're making love. Oh my.
Beautiful.
Keep right on kissing me.
Right on kissing.
Man, this is like such a different time.
Just honestly, Marvin Gaye as a vocalist, I think he wins the 70s. I just don't think there's anybody doing it in a complete and heartfelt and beautiful way better than him. He takes any material and he makes you care about it.
Yeah.
He makes you care about it, Peter, like all great vocalists should do. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
And we're not seeing him as he's doing this. Like, he could have done this also, by the way, in the 90s. He was like, super charismatic, great looking guy.
Yeah.
But he would be on TV occasionally, but it's not like it would be today where you'd have like, you know, or in the 90s where there'd be videos, or today we have TikTok. But he could have pulled this off at any era. And man, but I am actually glad that he was working in the 60s and 70s because I think, I mean, first of all, he helped defined both of those decades. But I think, man, I'm just glad we got him on with these arrangements, with these kinds of songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, he defined the time, but he also was like the kind of voice, the kind of spirit, but also tormented, tormented as a human.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're all tormented,
but
he was very tormented. And
but his voice is timeless, dude.
It's timeless, but he put that life, that humanity, love, sensuality, sexuality, relationships. And this was such a time, it's like, you know, when you would hear stuff as a young person, and be like, ooh, you know, like everything now is like the kids know everything because they can see everything.
We were talking
they sing
about
too much,
this.
right?
Where were we talking about this? It's like, were we talking about this on the I've been watching these James Bond movies on Netflix.
Yeah.
Right. So I was telling Heather about this. You know, wildly horny, these movies in the 60s.
Right.
And I was like, you know, I asked my dad, I was like, did you all know, like, when he wakes up on the plane and the woman's like, my name is Pussy Galore, like, does everybody know what they're talking? And he was like, yeah, everybody knew. And I was like, at one point, people are a little bit more prude, but also like, it was like grown-up things are for grown-ups kind of thing.
Right.
Whereas now, everything is for everybody kind of thing. And there's a real, at least here in the States, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like it was more innocent, but also at the same time, like, wildly more inappropriate compared to how it is now. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, cool. So let's move on. We got, we're at the end of the first side. And so this is cool. Okay, I Want to Be Where You Are. So this was, it wasn't like Michael Jackson's first hit, but it was one of his first hits on his solo record in 1972 that Leon Ware wrote for him. I love this harpsichord.
Woo. One of the 20 albums Michael made before Off the Wall.
Yeah, I mean, he was 13 years old or 12. Damn, he already had it.
Come on.
Did I leave your mind when I was gone?
That's some Leon. We got to talk about Leon Ware chords.
Honestly.
But this time let me tell you where I'm at.
Michael, young Michael, dude.
Was Michael a blues singer? Man, this arrangement, man.
Harpsichord.
Man, Motown, give me that fucking QA department, man. Let's bring that back. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, no, honestly though, hey, listen, I'm super glad that artists can make music on their own,
I know.
produce it independently and put it out. We do it.
Yeah.
But a QA department would
could
make
use
all
that.
our lives a little better.
It was just a cool thing. I mean, look, were there less than stellar Motown records? Yes. Do we not really celebrate those on this podcast? Of course. But in general, like during that period, man, they were hitting a vibe.
The great ones were home runs.
Yeah. And look, you could be like, well, of course they had the great artists, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross. You know, you had the Supreme, whatever. But it's like, but as we've shown before,
it's nature and nurture.
Yeah. Do we have to talk about Money Jungle again? We can bring that up.
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that. But yeah. So anyway, this was kind of a cool thing because they threw this in like at the end of the first half of this record, and then I love. Well, let me just let it play because I think we can listen to the whole thing.
I want to be where you are.
Because it's kind of like, how's this going to work into a grown folks record, right?
I've got to be.
Marvin will do it. Marvin will make that
Man,
happen.
his syncopation.
I want to be where you are.
The three ways he's already said that line.
Ooh, I've got to be.
I've got to be. 11:13. Man, this is like the slickest. Is this disco? I don't want to denigrate it. A little bit.
Nothing wrong with disco.
It's
but I
literally
don't-
the greatest disco. He's naming his kids. That's his kids' names. So it's almost like
This is the
and then
only
it fades
song
out.
that isn't about making kids. It's about I want to be with
But
them.
I always
So-
for me, I don't know, I might be reading something into this, but this is like, and then it just fades out. That's the whole time. It's literally like one time through the verse and chorus. It's like, okay, this might be TMI, so let me know if we can edit this out if you want to. But I always imagine this is like Marvin, grown folks stuff is going on with the other music, blah, blah, blah. Maybe there's a little break. Go check on the kids. You know what I mean? That's part of being a couple and procreating. You got the kids in there. He's literally going in going in there and doing that, checking on the kids. And then back to I Want You, right? Am I reading too much into that?
No, I think
Okay.
you nailed it, but I actually want to hear 5 more minutes on that.
No, that's it. Okay, now we're on side 2. Oh, I love this. Segue. Now we're going to what's going on again.
What? Who said we can't do this? Nobody said you can't do this.
Bass drum recording.
Well,
The QA department was in the house.
1976 is peak
It
kick
is.
drum
It
recording. Are
is.
you kidding me?
That's it. So that's just the little segue. Sorry, I screwed up it goes straight into it. All the way around.
Sam Charlie, I want every kick drum around here to sound like 1976.
You know what? Can we go right? We're gonna go right into my apex moment. I'm gonna
this
go
it?
early on this.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, this is all the way around?
Yep. Right there.
That little flat 5
Yeah.
thing?
Little C sharp, a half diminished.
Yeah,
Come
they
on.
have to finish. It's a great move.
Very what's going on-esque, right?
Are we sleeping on...
What starts on the half diminished on what's going on?
Oh,
And it's on the flatted fifth as well.
Is it What's Happening, Brother? No.
It's something on there. This is in the. Oh, hey, brother.
Yeah, it is What's
It's actually the
Happening,
same
Brother.
thing. It's the
Yeah.
same key, too. So this
Wait,
is when the key of G, and then it's on this, and you're expecting the intro to go to G, but it goes to.
Is Leon Ware a genius?
Leon
Is
Ware's
Leon Ware
a bad dude.
Bad dude.
Bad dude.
Dang.
Genius. We don't. I mean, I can throw the G word around.
All right.
Ain't nothing but a G thing. Genius thing. But I love that starting on the half diminished on, and this is you're so far away from G major up to yeah. Oh, great harmony. Okay, should we move on?
Yeah.
Let's keep this party going.
Let's party.
Since I had you, I'm sorry. Soon I'll be loving you again. No, since I had you, we had
Yeah, I was
nothing
gonna
else
say.
yet. Sorry. Got out of order, Mike. Oh yeah, this is where he's doing a little Marvin rap on this. The piano and the vibraphone. Guitar. Look at the. Side 2, baby.
Snare drum. Oh, wait, this is about lovers? About 9.
This is an album.
I'm telling you, man, we used to make great things here.
These here in the United States.
And these here in the USA. Hitsville, USA. She's back.
Lot going on there. Lot going on. When is side 2?
That's going to be in my quibble bit.
Okay. Okay, cool. Soon I'll Be Loving You Again. Who's this on? Is this Bongo?
Dreamed of you
Yeah,
this morning,
Eddie Bongo Brown. Come on.
then came the dawn, and I thought you
Man,
were here with
he wins this album. Bongo Brown,
you.
Stay on the 5 there.
Could only see
Great change.
major 7.
you'd
This is kind of a, I forgot. This is kind of a harmonic delight, you know? Rapper's delight, this is a harmonic delight.
I'm telling you, this album has so much going for it. Really, really great listens all the way through.
And this is the thing, Marvin Gaye, great pianist, great harmony arranger,
Yeah.
especially with the vocals. We talked about that.
Absolutely.
But Leon Ware, you can kind of hear it's going.
Can hear
He's
some
pushing it
influence.
next level.
I know.
In terms of like the jazz. But see, Leon Ware came up as a jazz player. That was another thing. Like he came up in Detroit. I mean, you had this. You know, Detroit was the epicenter of one of the best public school music programs, and then you had that feeding into Motown, Hitsville, Tamla, QA department, all this, you know, it was really kind of the perfect storm. But you had some incredible musicians and just camaraderie, but also rivalry among all these great jazz players. And then going into the R&B thing.
I really
Soul
love
R&B.
the last 2 tracks, how this ends, because it's the penultimate track is I Want You.
Yeah.
But it's like an intro jam.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Only listed on the LP, I believe. Yeah.
And then the very last track is After the Dance, which is that 3rd track.
Yeah, but with vocals. Should we just go straight through to it?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if this will play it right. I'm going to try to get it because I think it just flows right into it.
It won't.
It's back from the beginning of side 2. Damn, that bass drum.
But this is very what's going on, using these themes throughout.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Repeating things, using interludes.
Yep.
I think it works really well.
I mean, it's like with relationships, right? You have interludes, you've got peak moments, all these different things. That's life. Oh, where the way that's this.
They really they let it hang,
Details.
don't they? Yeah.
Can you clarify something? Does Marvin Gaye love minor 9 chords? Yes or no?
He 100% loves
Does he like to extend them up to the 11 sometimes?
He does. Does he like a string, a unison string line hanging out around the 9?
Yeah.
In fact, he does very much.
He's okay with it at least.
Oh, he's more than okay with it, Peter.
That is cool, like when you have, he's got his vocal stylings, but he's got his harmonic stylings too, you know?
But I wonder, you know, this is all Leon Ware. I wonder if Leon Ware is just picking up some what's going on stuff, you know?
For sure. Or
because this is like
vice versa.
Or vice versa. Well,
Yeah.
but what's going on happened way before this.
yeah, but Leon Ware was writing stuff before, for Motown before.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then it ends with After the Dance, but with the vocal. This is a really good song.
Nice little trumpet vibe in there. I'm hoping this is going to go right into it. We'll see.
Oh, dance with me, come on, dance with me, baby.
This is really good. It's a great ending to the album.
Yeah.
Dance with me, baby. Dance with me, come on, dance with me, baby.
This was almost my apex moment, but
Dance with me, baby. I want you.
woo!
And you
What is that groove?
want me. So why
Yeah.
don't we get together?
What would you call this groove? It's not like a heavy backbeat. I mean, there is the backbeats there. It's just on full, right?
Like I saw you dancing on Soul Train.
Yeah. No, it's not the robot. No, that was incorrect. Man, that snare only on 4, that's genius. Hack. I never noticed that.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get into some categories. Desert Island tracks. Peter, what do you got?
I mean, I'm going to state the obvious. I Want You.
I also have
Yeah,
that.
any of the versions. Well, I mean, the interludes are just
No,
but it's the whole. It's the glue, you know.
Specifically the first track. And I having just listened to all of these, I'm going to stand by it.
Is that yours too?
It's the whole album is really good, and there's a lot of good songs on here. And it's not fair to compare everything to What's Going On, because What's Going On is, it's like one of the greatest albums ever made.
Yeah.
But it's like to hear the track "I Want You."
Yeah.
It's like, man, if he could have done what he did with What's Going On and have like 4 or 5 of those, this could have been as I think like lauded. It's still amazing. It's still better than 99% of any album you would hear from this era. But man, it's like that first song is so good. It almost, like I said, overshadows everything else.
That's interesting. Upon kind of diving back into this record after some time, I'm almost feeling like this. I mean, it doesn't need to be about, is this better than What's Going On?
No, I totally agree. That's why I was kind of a folly.
But it is. But it's a natural thing with an artist.
You can't help to compare.
Yeah. And I would say I actually think this holds up better than I thought, because I agree with you. I think I Want You that's my Desert Island track. I think it's the strongest track, but this fact that they have it kind of come back, these callbacks,
that's great.
It's kind of a cool way to connect.
It's what they do with what's going on.
Yeah,
well.
And I think that like diving onto this Leon Ware harmony and stuff, like this album actually has some things that What's Going On doesn't have. Like it's got even more of the minor 9 and 11, like, and some of them. I mean, not to say that doesn't need that. I'm just saying that there's real meat on the bones all throughout this record beyond I Want You. I agree. I think it's the strongest, but I don't think that the fall off is. I think it's just an interesting way to kind of place the record to come out, like to not make that like the penultimate or like like at the end of the first side or what, there's different places.
Can we talk about Here, My Dear for a second?
Yeah.
Speaking of this, because he's going through this breakup with Anna Gordy, and Here, My Dear is him.
And I think it's Here, My Dear.
Like Here, My Dear. Like, so I think in the divorce, this is, I don't know if you might fact check me.
I think
in the divorce, like she gets a lot of percentage for his next album on Motown.
I think it was like what ended up being most of the, or if not all of the royalties, the advance for the royalties on the next record. And he knew that going in.
Yeah.
So but they had been broken up.
With spite in his heart. He wrote Here, My Dear.
Yeah, and it's a great record.
It's a really good record.
I haven't listened to it in a while, and I know I was supposed to have a track in here, but we're running out of time anyway. But it's like
pretty amazing.
It would be interesting to think about that coming off of this as well.
What's your apex moment?
That Half Diminished, man.
That's really good.
All the way around.
Mine is that the first chorus of I Want You when the bass drops. I think it's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got a Bespoke playlist title, Peter?
Grown Folks Music.
That's a great title.
Yeah.
I have Quiet Storm.
That's
how we say it in St. Louis, Quiet Storm.
And some of the other ones I was thinking about, and maybe you've got some for grown, like if we're going to talk about it's just the ultimate, and this may be the greatest grown folks music album ever. I'm going to put that out there.
Bonnie Raitt's Nick of Time.
Nick of Time. Yeah, no, that's good. Very good. Let's Get It On, of course, I think that was his record right before this, unless he had something else in between. Between. Yeah. Barry White, Can't Get Enough. Can't get enough of your love. I mean, that's a little different vibe.
Prince's first 6 albums? Possibly?
Yeah, anything Prince did. Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite.
Oh, great call.
Which produced by, and much of that is written by Leon Ware, interestingly enough, in mid-90s. Voodoo, great call. Yeah. Al Green, Let's Stay Together.
Perfect.
This is all
Can we
kind
do
of
Al Green?
Yeah, we got to do Al Green.
Remember when we played with that band a couple years ago?
That was awesome.
Before COVID?
Yeah,
that's great.
Awesome. So that's Bespoke list. We got both of ours. Quibble Bits.
Okay.
Do you have any Quibble Bits?
Are you making fun of me?
No.
I do have some Quibble Bits.
Yes.
So I mentioned the simulated sex that was going on. It just happened one too many times. Like I'm not being a prude about it. It's just
what do you mean one too many? It's literally all over the album.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Except for the Michael Jackson.
The first time you hear it, which
jam.
I think is it on Come Live With Me Angel? It might be on Come Live With Me Angel, which is the second track. Is the first time we hear the woman simulating like groaning and moaning.
Can't this just be something that's barely in the background? Why do we got to make it so much on the nose?
What are you talking about? No, I'm just saying like it's so effective. During that trumpet solo, you're like, oh my gosh, what is this album about? This is great. I think they just go to the well too much.
They do. And it makes me feel a little bit like less than.
That's what I'm saying.
When it's like,
oh wait,
really? Well, I mean, it's a long record.
Are you saying something here?
I mean, it's just like, I mean, maybe
it's a long record.
I've never heard that much. Anyway. Actually, how long is this record?
That's great. I also have a hot take.
Okay.
I got another hot take, and we've.
Oh, is that one of the categories we have?
No, I'm adding it because it's in line with the sort of this sort of myopic tone of the album, which is really all about making love. But, and again, going back to what's going on, amazing variety of themes on what's going on. Obviously, political, cultural, brotherhood, spirituality, and, inner city blues, like all of these incredible themes, love as well, and similar things going on in this album. And I think, like, what if he were able to do that after what's going on? Because he doesn't really do it again. After what's going on, I think Marvin Gaye was like, you know what? I said what I'm gonna say.
Right.
The world's still going to hell.
Right. I'm gonna get mine.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun. And I'm like, man, what if he like? I mean, you can go either way on that. After you make something as masterful as what's going on, that is like so charged with like the moment.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? Let's just get it on.
Right.
for the next,
like literally
12 years, basically.
No, I think that's kind of a simplistic take on it, but I
definitely
think,
is.
But I think it may be very accurate too. And I think that's part of like the beauty of Marvin Gaye's artistry is that like great artists are who they are. Like their art is delivered in a way that with such a level of honesty that we may be able to connect. I mean, everybody's always more layers than this, but in terms of like his recorded output and like what I've heard and seen in interviews and research and stuff, I think that very much, I mean, when he went out to LA, when his marriage broke up, he was married to a woman that I believe was 17 years older than him, Anna Gore, and it's like, and then had what nowadays would be considered an underaged girlfriend, teenager, 16, 17, whatever, which wasn't, I don't think, as big of a thing then.
Not great still.
It wasn't great, but I mean, there was that, like, I mean, he was tormented on some level, whatever you want to call it. But there was an honesty in this record very much in that, like, this is who I am, at least during this period. And I think you're right. It's, whether or not that had anything like what's going on was on his mind, or if it was like when you make something that monumental, if you're like, oh my God, I've been to Mount Rushmore, what else can I see?
Yeah, it feels like he's kind of coming down from that.
Yeah, but I think the family, situation and unfortunately his demise was tragic. I mean, there was a lot of tragedy that came out of his music with so much beauty. Oh my God,
he's really a one of one kind of artist, really amazing. Other than that, I think that's all I got, except for, no, that's all I got. What do you got quickly?
I mean, I put this down, but now listening to it again, I'm not even sure. I had Start Strong and maybe Starts almost too strong in terms of like the balance of this record.
Definitely something I think is going on here.
Yeah. And that's,
like, what if
it doesn't fall apart though? That's
no.
Like that.
That's what I will be very clear here. It's so good.
Yeah.
All like back to front. But what if I Want You was the fifth track?
Right.
Like, what if
I
we
do
were
think about that
leading
in the
up
middle.
to that? You know what I mean? And then you were like, oh my God.
Yeah, or the first track on the second side. I mean, there's a lot of
something.
Yeah, good.
Anyway.
Snob-o-Meter.
4.
Oh, good. We're close. I'm 5.
Okay.
Should we do Better Than Songs of the Key of Life? Because I think that was the same year. Wasn't that 76?
That sounds good.
Better Than Songs of the Key of Life?
No.
Better Than KOB?
No.
Okay. Okay, Accoutrements. I'm excited about this.
I've got 8.
I've got 9. I could almost go 10, but there's a few other design things. So this is an iconic work by an artist who was very interesting history, Ernie Barnes. He's one of the only... I mean, as soon as this is like Good Times. If you grew up during this period,
you can't tell me
late
that
70s, early 80s.
Ryan Coogler didn't have this somewhere in the back of his head when he made Sinners. Though.
Yeah.
That looks like Sinners.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Sugar Shack. Well, it's actually a version of it that was commissioned for this album, but Ernie Barnes had made this iconic painting before this. Shout out Durham, North Carolina, where he's from, which is where a lot of my family's from. His nickname was Big Rembrandt because he also played in the NFL.
Big Rembrandt?
Yeah,
played in the NFL.
He was an offensive lineman for 7 years with the San Diego Chargers. But his real calling was art, and he had an amazing career with art. This painting, not the one, actually, no, I think it's the original one, is in the house in Beverly Hills of Eddie Murphy, owns the original to this.
No way.
That was bought. And I think that this version, so he kind of redid it with some stuff specific to this and did another version, and it sold for a couple $1 million a few years ago, even just their version. Awesome. But I think it's so great. But
it's terrific.
This is from Ernie's when he was a kid, downtown Durham, North Carolina. Yeah. He went to the Armory, and this was If it wasn't the show, it was a show like this that Duke Ellington was playing.
Wow.
That he went and he was young. He was like 15 years old, and he remembers everybody dancing and how they looked and stuff.
It's
such
unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
I mean, some of the stuff on the back. I mean, this is like a close up, which is cool, but. I don't know. It only slightly pulls it down. The
the painting
typography.
itself is amazing. Some of the other stuff around the design
The Sugar Shack.
pulls it down to me for an 8.
Up next.
Oh,
what do you have for accoutrement? Oh, you said 8. Got it.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to go up next. I am going to go Jamiroquai's Spice Cowboy.
Ooh, nicely done.
Thank you.
I was going to go Songs of the Key of Life due to the year, but you mentioned Voodoo earlier. That would be a vibe if you want to stay. Like, that's not
stay in the
as
sexy zone
a
there?
skin. It's sexy, but it's not as much of a skin sexy maybe as this.
Tell me what a skin sexy is.
Do we have time for that? You know what? Instead of that, why don't you tell them what happened before we started this episode?
We lost our shit.
We were both, first time ever.
Crying, laughing.
Literally crying. I had tears. I had to get tissue paper. Tito had to get tissue paper.
Okay.
We'll talk about that next time.
Why were we crying, laughing?
I can't even remember now, but it was funny.
We were trying to do the intro and just couldn't. With the backdrop of "I Want You" as the song, it's just too sexy.
We forgot something. Can
What?
we play some? Can I play one more thing real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Leon Ware, famously, as we talked about.
Leon
Ware. Scott Joplin. Okay. He gave this record.
Nobody
in
has a reference for that, by the
He
way.
gave gave and collaborated with the record that he basically was already making, which was what this record, as we said. But he basically still released that record, but he wrote a bunch of new stuff with the same kind of vibe called, and it's good, Musical Massage. Came out the same year, a couple months later. And this is kind of
the king of horny music?
I'd heard, this is a killer. I was listening to this. I never knew about this record. It's got all the stuff that we'd associate with
Horned up.
Bongos.
That's so good, though.
Leon Ware could sing, too.
Our songs surrounding me.
I mean, this could be 1983.
Ooh. When is this?
1976.
No.
Yes.
Then I see.
I'm going on a Leon Ware deep dive. I don't know
what?
how I
I'm
missed
remembering
this, honestly.
now. Yeah, no, I heard
That's amazing.
this record. I was like, I knew I'd heard it when I was in Japan. They have these like soul R&B like bars or coffee shops. This back in the 90s, I remember this guy playing me this record. And I was like, who's Leon Ware? I mean, I knew him from the name, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like a cult follower.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you'd like the arranging on here and everything. Anyway, Musical Massage.
All right, man.
Have you ever had one of those? We don't know.
Every day.
We're supposed to say something at the end of this thing. Oh, if you made it this far,
Yeah.
please go and give us a review on Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Go to the app that you're on right now on your phone. Yeah, no, you should do this.
Give us a little bit of a rating review massage, right?
Yeah.
7 stars.
Yeah. 7 stars. It's not possible, but you got to do it somehow, some way. You can figure it out in the comments.
We're also going to reintroduce a little thing called GALA because some of our dear listeners have been putting that in the comments. Look, if you want to put a rating, go to Apple. If you want to leave us a comment, go to the YouTube. Even if you just like to listen to
or
us and
Spotify.
you don't
You
want
can
to.
comment on Spotify. We got a thriving comment section on Spotify.
Really? Can you send me the password? Thanks. Anyway, people have been asking about the GALA, which is the Gentleman and Ladies Agreement that we
GALA.
actually stole. GALA.
It's not an apple.
GALA Apple.
It's not a fundraiser.
A GALA. It's
A gala. The Gentleman and Ladies Agreement, wherein we give you this show for free. However, it's not free.
It's not free. And we also stole this from another podcast, like literally word for word. Just
Buddy,
so you
we've
know.
stolen everything on the show from another
But I think it's a podcast nobody listens to. It doesn't have a lot of. Anyway.
No one listens to this.
No, people do. And shout out Bill Martin, my father, who just had his 85th birthday.
Oh.
And shout out to the Manis's, Deb and Lester, who just had their 50th anniversary.
My parents this past weekend, yeah.
Without these folks and this record, were they all? They could have been. We don't know.
I'm just saying. I was
wait,
born.
what year were you born?
It lines up.
And Bill Martin wanted to remind me. He said, "You know what?" And I said, "How you feel about turning 85?" He said, "Well, I know one good thing that I did in this world. I got you guys to stop saying Snob-o-Meter and say Snob-o-Meter."
It is honestly one of Bill Martin's many cultural contributions.
Till next time.
We'll hear it.
want you to want me to. Want you to want me to. Just like I want you. Oh, I give you all the love I have in return, sweet darling. But half of love is all I see. Ooh, it's too bad just to say you don't want me now. I'm gonna change your mind some way, somehow. Oh, I want you the right way. I want you, but I want you to want me to. Want you to want me to. Oh, darling, just like I want you. Oh yeah. Said I want you to